Welcome. This is the program What's That Barrel on Army TV. My name is Serhii Lipko. This is Nord, a serviceman of the Special Operations Forces. Welcome. And today we're going to talk about a legendary machine gun, the dream gun, it seems, of every machine gunner, and maybe of every serviceman in general, the Browning. Nord, you've worked with it in real combat conditions. What were your impressions? What can you tell us?
At first, the impressions were mixed, because you had to get used to the machine, as they say. Just like with any vehicle for a driver, or any weapon for a soldier. But after putting in the hours, after training, in actual combat work, it showed itself at its absolute best. Tough, reliable, a huge range of ammunition, simple to maintain. Any serviceman literally needs about 30 minutes to an hour to understand how it works, clean it, and then keep fighting with it.
And once you start working, everything they have starts flying at you.
Yes, of course, from artillery all the way down to small arms fire, FPV drones, anything just to shut it up. Because when it's working, the enemy, even if he technically still has a chance, he just can't lift his head. The whole tree line gets shredded to pieces.
Support the channel with a like and subscribe. This is a machine gun that has 3 firing modes: safe, semi-automatic, and automatic. Not every machine gun out there even has a semi-automatic mode.
That's right.
So how is it set here?
Everything here is dead simple. You just turn the handle. That's it. You're in semi-auto. No complicated manipulations. Everything is accessible. Everything is fast. And even at night, when you can't see a damn thing, it's all done by feel. If you need to put out single shots, you squeeze, then switch to automatic, and you work it in full auto.
How hard is it, in real combat conditions, to swap the barrel? Because if you take an M249, it's literally 2 seconds. But with a weapon this big and heavy...
On the Browning, honestly, it's also very fast. It comes off quickly. This isn't the first model where you have to mess around with complicated steps.
Can it actually be replaced right here? I think we were just sitting on the barrel a moment ago.
Yes, we can replace it. If you're on a firing position and the spare is nearby, it comes off. One barrel out, another one in. Everything gets installed.
You make it look very easy, but from the moment you first pulled it out and dropped it like that, listen to this. We can't transmit the weight of this barrel through the screen, but we can transmit the sound of gravity. Something like this. There's got to be around 10 kilograms, about 22 pounds probably.
This barrel itself weighs 12.7 kilograms. That's about 28 pounds. Depending on the modification, it can go up to 13.5 kilograms, roughly 30 pounds.
You took it off very easily. Mechanically, it really is simple, but it still requires certain skills because, well, at least you see.
If you've been firing, you have to handle it only by the handle, because the barrel will be extremely hot. You rotate it toward yourself, push the barrel forward, pull it out, then slide the new one in.
I suggest that while it's already partially disassembled, we take it further. Not completely, but show what a field strip of the Browning M2 looks like. The barrel is clear. We've removed it. What's next?
Next, we start by removing the rear part of the machine gun, what everyone just calls the backplate. You press one button, then another, the backplate comes off. That's it. After that, you remove the recoil spring. It's no larger than the one on an RPK. Then you cock it using the handle, pull out this pin, and place it right here so it doesn't get lost. That's how most machine gunners working with the M2 Browning do it. Then, to pull out the main working assembly, you press a special spring that locks everything in place. And pull it out directly. This is the bolt assembly. It separates.
All right, it all came apart very easily in your hands. Let me try to put it back together now. I remember how it's done, but...
This is where specific skills are needed. Everything has to be done in sync.
Yeah, we need synchronization here. So we line everything up at the same time. I honestly don't even know how this is done. Even though we're inserting it...
Yes, with a slight downward tilt. Guide it in. At this moment, adjust this selector flag. It goes in further. Then guide it again, follow the feed tray latch. That's it. It's assembled. All that's left is to insert the recoil spring, the pin, and the backplate.
First, the pin.
Yes, the pin goes straight into its slot. Then you cock it using that pin. After that, you insert the spring. There's a hole in the frame.
That hole is way down in there.
Yes, you insert it. And this pin locks into the hole on the right.
Here it is. It should seat.
It's seated, and all that's left is the rear section. Trigger up, it's in place. That's it.
It's hard to take it apart. There are a lot of parts. It's heavy. And the position isn't comfortable, down low like this. But in combat conditions, it's faster. The machine gunner is usually lying prone and can disassemble it like that.
Yes, usually.
I suggest we mount this barrel and see how it works.
Yes, of course.
The Browning. One thing everyone knows for sure. It's extremely loud. So we definitely need to put on hearing protection.
Yes, I'd recommend it. It's going to be very loud.
Can I try a few shots under your supervision?
Yes, of course.
I assume it's the same as with any machine gun. We open the cover, carefully lay the belt in, and lock it. Locked in, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Cover closed.
That's it. Now it's ready. You can cock it. It can be cocked even while on safe.
You immediately drop into that classic Browning squat. Oh yeah, I've seen that on TV before.
Sharp movement. In semi-auto mode, you need to push the handle fully forward. Yes, good. Then the central chambering of the round, it's chambered. Now you can take it off safe, and there will be a shot.
Does it cut through tree lines well?
Yes, very well. Trees go down.
Shot.
And for the next shot, chamber. Now you can chamber it with one hand. Chamber. And with the other hand, rotate it to automatic mode. Now you can press it in. This is automatic fire. From here on, it will cock itself.
Whew, this is extremely intense because it's a Browning. You can't imagine how sacred this thing is and how long we've been coming to this moment. Well, God be with us. That's pure power. And immediately, there's that unmistakable smell. Feels like something burned.
Probably not. That's just lubricant and powder gases.
God be with us. It jammed a bit because of that. Adjusting. All right, it'll be fine.
A round popped out. Adjusting. Let me take over for a moment. You can cock it. We're working?
Now that is a command.
And now we check again to make sure nothing is left inside.
Clear.
Trigger.
This was the program, What's That Barrel on Army TV? The legendary Browning M2. Thank you for your work and your patience. And thank you for your patience as well, Mr. Nord, a professional operator of this machine, as you can see, and an equally professional instructor. Thank you.